Alright, you guys know I've been enjoying the Rosé train so far, and most of you guys know that I also love bands and alternative rock. So I thought in this video I'd be reacting to Rosé performing a couple of songs with a full band at BBC Radio 1's Live Lounge. So, because there's a bunch of Rosé videos I want to check out in this video and I want to get through them as quickly as possible. So here we go. We're all familiar with this one, APT. Random game. Game start. Kissy face, senti phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Okay, firstly, we know how this song goes. By now, if you haven't heard it, where have you been? What rock are you living under? The interesting thing that I noticed so far was that at the start of the song, it looks like Rosé isn't fully familiar with the band that she's performing with. So in the back of her head, she's probably thinking, okay, well, hopefully we get this right. And obviously they're most likely all playing to a metronome as they have their in-ears in. So who knows how many attempts it took for them to get this right before they settled with this version. But it looks like they're all having fun. It's like, yes, we got it. And then they're just having fun with the whole actions of the song as well. And I really like how we can all hear the instruments quite clearly as well. The drums are clear. You can hear the distortion on the electric guitar. It's sounding great so far. So let's dial it back and continue reacting. See? Kissy face, senti phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something 5-string bass. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you
That's a vibe. That electric guitar's going off.
It's whatever you like. Turn this up into a club.
The chimes. Oh my goodness, the chimes are great. I love when session musicians add little spontaneous things like that make certain performances of a song shine. In the studio version, you absolutely don't hear chimes at that point in the song, but they threw it in there and it sounded great. I don't know if they planned to do that beforehand or whoever's doing the percussion was just feeling it. But yeah, and it's interesting now that we're up to Bruno Mars's verse that Rosé is singing it. So like they're not playing a backing track that had Bruno Mars's verse. No, Rosé has taken the full liberty of singing out his part, which is great. I mean, you know, if you don't have Bruno Mars available to go on tour with you or to perform at these events with you, you know, the next best thing to do is to actually sing his part. And I like how she's doing it there rather than playing a backing track. It's great that we're having live musicians. It's great that we have live musicians playing everything. Even that solo, pan to the right. Oh! That was cool. She's like, yeah, you get it.
So now you know the game. Are you ready?
'Cause I'm coming to get ya. Okay, I really wish that sound was a bit clearer in the mix. That's my only critique of this. Because I grew up listening to bands like Foster the People, and I loved diving into those live performances of them whenever they had like their sample keyboard. If you know their most famous song, Pumped Up Kicks, where he's doing the ruh. Like every time I would see a video where that wasn't cutting through the mix, I'd be like, nah, click off straight away. It's because that's such a crucial part to the song, and I really like how they do it live because you can actually hear it better than what you can hear in the studio version. And here we've got the total opposite. You can't even hear those little samples playing in this live performance. Like they're there, but anyways, that's a mixing thing. That's not something that every artist has control over. I have seen some live performances where they show who mixed the performance at the end, and sometimes sometimes it's actually the members of the bands themselves because they want to make sure that the mix is perfect before the video goes up. But I don't know how much skill Rosé has in sound engineering or mixing. Obviously Rosé has the skill of singing, writing the songs, blah blah blah, and of course also there's the time involved trying to get the mix right. So I can imagine Rosé being the type of person that can't stick around for long. Like, she's got a very busy schedule, so she's got to come into Radio 1, sing her songs, out the door she's probably going to another interview after that. So it's understandable that she may not have had much control over the final mix of the video, so we won't comment too hard on that. But anyways, let's get back into it. Ooh, I can really hear that low string on the bass. Love that part. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Ooh, that was a good ending to that. The guitarist was going ham too. Like, he started just shredding his guitar. That was awesome. Nice performance of APT. Nice performance there by Rosé. She's done another one that we're going to check out now. And it's quite appropriate to react to this one now because we're heading towards that time. Christmas time, obviously. Maybe I should change my lights slightly for this one because we're talking about Christmas right now. There we go. We've got a Christmas theme going on in the background now. Green and red. Now, as it is approaching that time of the year, it only makes sense to be reacting to this as well. And it's also part of the Radio 1 Live Lounge performance that she did. So it appears here that she's covered Last Christmas by Wham. Just like we're all familiar with the song APT, this should be even more familiar to us. So let's see Rosé's take on it. But hold on guys, it's Future Joshy here. Before we get into Rosé's reaction, I thought I would plug that I actually did my own cover of the song just the other day. Now, it's probably not as good as Rosé's, and the song is in a bit of a high key, but I wanted to do it just for fun. And you know what? That's what the whole holiday season is all about. So if you're interested in checking it out, please do it. It's on my band YouTube channel. All right, thanks guys. Let's continue with this reaction. Okay, so it's mostly true to the original. Chimes. I'm sorry to catch you out on that mistake, Rosé. It did not sound like you said last. Can I just dial that back real quick just to confirm? Yeah, I think you just missed the word, but because my mind at first heard arse, A-R-S-E. I know what you... Yeah. Anyways, let's get back into it. Ooh, what a vibe. The sleigh bells. Something I noticed about that drummer, he seems to be doing this. Which to me is interesting. It's like, is he left-handed or has he just got like two snare drums? And instead of doing like this, he's doing this. I don't know why he's opting for this versus this. Usually that's the case when you've got like a electronic snare or a different kind of snare from the main snare that you use. That's usually what happens there. But yeah, interesting. It's not a common thing for drummers to have two snares. I mean, the more drums you got to take on tour or take to these venues, it's really dependent on if the songs as well call for it. So that's not a bad comment. It's just like an observation I made.
crazy. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know.
Ah, yeah, see, there is 2 snares.
I've been, but if you kiss me now, I know you fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Oh.
That was funny. It's just like the way that she looked at the camera at that moment. How long is this song? I never remember the original being like 4.5 minutes long, but I guess it is. So there's still more to react to. Imitating the keyboard bit too.
Crowded room, friends with tired eyes.
Oh, I just noticed as well the drummer has like one of those Roland SPD SX sample pads instead of the usual 2 toms, which is always a very interesting place to position that in my opinion. But I guess every drummer is different. Normally I would just place it off to the side or maybe up higher next to one of the cymbals. I don't know. It's just like I'm here talking like I'm a drummer when I'm actually a guitarist. But you guys know I dabble in multiple instruments anyways. But yeah, to me personally, there's just certain ways that things work, like always having the bass amp as close to the drummer as possible. And I think if a band has 2 drummers, which is also another rare thing, that's when you can probably have one of the drummers have their sample pad instead of the 2 toms or whatever. Like I'm always in favor of making sure that you have at least one normal drum kit in a performance setting. Obviously there's some exceptions to that rule, but I always appreciate when there's a proper drum kit is being used. It reminds me of some performances that I've been on personally when I've had to do drums for certain events, and there was always this push, well, we can't bring the drum kit, but how would you feel using an electronic drum pad or maybe a smaller electronic kit? And basically every time that idea is mentioned to me, I'll just be like, no. I'll just straight up be like, no, I need a proper drum kit. Like, end of story. Anyways, enough ranting, let's get back into it.
Crowded room, friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding from you and your soul advice. Oh God, I thought you were someone to rely on. I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. A face on.
Ah, there we go.
The fire is hot. A man undercover, but you tore me apart.
That's the part that we hear on all the TikToks.
Now I found a real love will never fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave
Oh,
it
nice
away.
harmonies.
This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Very next day, yeah, you gave it away. To save me from tears,
Oh, she's got the lyrics there.
someone special. A face on a lover with the fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore him apart. Well, maybe next year, mate. I'll give it to someone. I'll give it to someone special.
Oh, isn't that nice? I love how they were just having fun with it, right? That's what it's all about. I love when a live performance is just people having fun. Speaking of fun, it's been fun making all these reaction videos for you guys. And if you want to see more, please do like, comment, and subscribe as always. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.